Hey everyone, so we do actually bring us some good news with FTX, which we have been waiting for such a long time actually. But this video is gonna put a smile on your face, so smash that like button and I'll keep you guys updated. Everybody's talking about the SBF case. What's gonna happen with investors' money? If you're holding crypto and you're holding crypto on FTX or we're holding crypto, well, I think the lawyers did a great job in my opinion, and I'm gonna explain why. So what exactly happened with everyone that had their money on FTX and what's going to be happening in the near future? FTX plan is actually to refund 90% of recovered assets, and this is very, very good. We had the guy who recovered Enron actually recovering FTX, and while they are very expensive, lawyers aren't cheap. They did a very fair job, in my opinion. But I'll go more into detail on that, what exactly is happening with this recovery plan and what will be happening in the future with the investors. So smash that like. But FTX plan to refund 90% of recovered assets doesn't add up to 90% of customer losses. Phil Crypto Exchange FTX proposed a plan this week to refund 90% of distributable assets to customers. Now that's the big difference. Seems like what we are seeing right now is people are getting that money back, but they're not getting possibly 90%. Why is that? Well, very simply put, distributable assets are funds that have been able to recover, not the actual months of funds lost by customers. So while they might recover 90% and that 10%, they might have lost, they did write to all the donations, all the projects, everything basically, that they want the donations back made by Sam Bankman-Fried or by the employees. Distributable assets are funds that have been able to recover, not the actual amount of losses, funds lost by customers. Actual recovery for customers could be lower according to some FTX creditors. Those who withdrew more than $250,000 from FTX in days prior to its collapse will be able to pay a 15% fee on those funds to avoid potential clawback. So they might ask people over $250,000, to pay 50% fee and not get sued to get your money back, or because they're gonna investigate everyone. Refunds to be made in dollars instead of crypto will be the biggest opportunity cost for FTX customers because they will get back in dollars, not crypto, as crypto value has somewhat rebounded in the recent weeks, but at least they're getting something back, At least they're getting something. And yeah, FTX does have crypto, so that is an important thing. If crypto goes up, they can also pay back more to the customers. FTX expected to file a proposal in the U.S. bankruptcy court by December 16th. So December 16th is once we are seeing the big thing. Now, a lot of people are very excited by 90% of actual funds being recovered. The big problem here is not all of this money is going to be given back to investors because there's other costs, there's other fees, but they did recover 90% of the funds when FTX went bankrupt. So it's very important to understand, no, are users going to be getting 90% of their funds back at the time of the drop, like all of their exchange funds? Might not be most likely because there's a lot of customers. But will users give back actual 8.7 billion combined shortfall? Roughly 7 billion of that shortfall, including a Bahamas real estate portfolio, has been recovered. So they recovered 7 billion. Yes, they had high lawyer fees, but they did recover tons and tons of it. From those who withdrew before FTX failed, they might do a clawback. The biggest loss might be, of course, people getting, $70,000 and now their crypto would be worth $30,000. So this is pretty good. This is still pretty good. 85% of the dollar value of your cryptocurrencies held in FTX of last November. Even as same coins have almost doubled in value. Just think about it like you sold your crypto in 2022. But the plan's not final yet, and we're going to be seeing much more on what exactly is going on. But we could be seeing second quarter confirmed, and maybe 2024, late 2024, we would be finally seeing FTX investors made whole in another way possible. So if you guys want more content like this, smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Peace, everyone.